Oh, there's a bird back here that I like. Oh, no, is he still here? Oh, he's still here. Hi, buddy. Buddy. Hi. There you are. Hi, buddy. And these are all of them. I know. They want too much money for you. All right, birdseed. I gotta go out here and make some money today. Wow. Only 2 bags left. Come on, guys! Get out of here! Come on! Charge! See, they'll land on you. You don't have to catch them. Ah. Yeah, little one. Oh, thank you. Oh. That's the last one that's got string on his feet that I need to get. I've gotten 5 so far.
Oh, it's like split like that.
Wow. Oh, shit. God, it's so fucking tight.
But they don't have like the scale. They don't have the fork scale. They don't have what? Don't sparrows have fork scale?
Well done. Well done. Right. Gonna go out there and check his feet down.
Huh?
Gonna go out there and check his feet down. But all that fucking shit finally got him. Finally.
Is the yesterday's one?
Yeah, that's the one I was trying to catch yesterday.
You said there was a piece of a stick?
That was him.
Yeah? Oh, lucky.
Yep, got it all off him.
Fire's really the same on that. Oh, I there's another one that looks like fire. Yeah, there's
So I have all these birds that I'm really excited to display tomorrow at my exhibit in Washington Square Park. I have 20 new birds, and right now what I need to do is sew up their bodies a little bit, get them ready for tomorrow. And for me, it's the most fun thing to have a really big flock for my exhibit, mainly because it just gets noticed more, and people will come by and talk about pigeons, and I can talk about how much I love them with my big flock. Little Rosebud leaves the nest. I will be bringing Scissor here. Scissor is the pigeon that lives in Washington Square Park that we all notice has a scissor beak. The beak is like that instead of like that. His beak is like that. So he can't really eat. He can't pick up food. He has to be fed. And so right now, Betty is feeding him, a really nice woman, feeding him every day, and Paul feeds him and Larry feeds him. And then come the winter time, no one's going to want to go to the park, so he's going to come here for the winter. And I'll be able to feed him every day, and then I'll take him back to the park after the winter. I think that because I live in New York, I ended up really, really loving pigeons and rats, because I think those are the most hated animal in the city. It's the rooting for the underdog. I love the underdog. People, animals, things. I end up just loving them more because people hate them so much. I really don't understand anyone could hate an animal. It's just so bizarre to me. How do you hate an animal? Seriously, it's all we have in New York. Like, what's the point of thinking that they're disgusting or whatever? They're disgusting because they don't have a bird bath, or there's no fresh water for them. If we took care of our urban wildlife, we'd have bird baths and real food for them, and they'd be clean and healthier. What's interesting to me is that I can't keep up with the amount of pigeons. People love them, and there are these closeted pigeon lovers that probably would have never admitted that they liked pigeons, and now I think they might be gaining a little popularity with everyone's efforts. Certainly when you're in that park, there's so many people with Paul there and Larry there and me there. We're all standing up for pigeons.
Pigeons are park birds, and I don't like anybody who mistreats them. The kids will run after them, have fun, but that woman blowing bubbles for the kids is a big help. The little children that come by, it's nothing for the pigeons to associate with, but they're waiting for the pigeon man to come and feed them. And I'm not going to knock the guy. He's good help. It's a good attraction for the tourists. That's all I can tell you.
This is Scissors, and he is He has a crossed beak, and so he has a hard time eating. He can't peck and pick up little pieces. He needs to he needs a deep dish or a cup to eat out of. Larry named him Scissors because of the crisscross beak. And he's really very sweet. He just wants to, he's protective of his food. But he's going to be taken in by Tina for the winter and slowly introduced to her flock. She has some pigeons on her roof. But he'll be totally inside for the winter. So we're just here every day taking care of him until he can be put inside. Nobody's been here to feed them today, so that's why they're all over. The hawk was around, so nobody was out. And the hawk's sitting over there. I guess he hasn't made a move yet. When I first moved in here, I started walking down to the park. Well, kind of freaked me out, I have to say. Like the first time I saw him, because I was like, what is that? But I started coming down and bringing food, and then I started talking to Larry, because he also kind of freaked me out. Like, come on, guys, you know. So it was a little off-putting, but then I realized, you know, he's a little rough around the edges, but really a very nice guy. So, you know, I just came down to hang out and talk to him, and, you know, just brought food every day. Yeah, there was one pigeon in here, and we're so sorry because we haven't seen her in like over a month. Her name is Miranda. Everybody knows who Miranda is. And we're just like really upset because we haven't seen her, so don't know what happened. She's pretty smart. I don't think that a hawk would have gotten her, but we're not sure what happened. But she was the one who's everybody's favorite. See, that's why I think he's a male, because he's very aggressive.
Fuck, my legs hurt. Ah! Hey, Betty. Oh, my legs. Oh, I went to run for the train this morning and pulled these two muscles in front of my legs. Oh, I did that the last time I tried to run for the train. Look at the white in him. See, he's not like a Czech. He's got a gray and a brown in him. He's not like that. Hello, radio. Hello, radio. Here's Jocko right here. Jocko, come here. Come here. Jocko. See, here's Jocko. Hey. Oh. I just saw something fly up in the tree over there. It could have been a kestrel. That white tree back there on that side, back there. God, I hope they don't think I'm trying to kidnap the birds with this. No, they know I'm not. Ah. Yeah, that'll work. Ain't so bad. Go to birdies. Alright, where's my little turd at? He's not here yet. Oh yeah, what was I doing? Oh, I know what I was doing. I was gonna smoke a fucking cigarette. Oh, I'm trying to catch this bird so I can take. There's a couple of them that got messed up legs. I'm gonna take them to the wild bird park. He knows I want to catch him. Ah. All right, they gotta get these fucking kids out of here. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass today. I wish these kids would go away. Hey, keep your children over there. Ah, shit. Fuck, you gotta get him back over here. Again. Fuck. Can't do it. Yeah, that's a bad spot to stand, miss. Yeah, something's here. Yep, there's something here. What do you see, Scissor? There's a couple of pedigree falcons that live on that boat. That's Bleecker. That's for that Chinese bar, whatever, with the fish bones on it. But they live underneath that awning. And then over here, down past Doris's house here, there's kestrels that live up there. So it might be a kestrel in here. And you see, they're all way up on the top of the branches. So whatever it is, it's got them freaked out. They ain't coming down. Oh, I do have it. Okay. Down here at the end of the park, a guy last week tried to net a bunch of the birds, and we caught him. Should have kicked his ass. That's what I should have done. When I saw him scoop him up, I ran down there and stopped him, and the park ranger was there. And I was going to beat the shit out of him, but that didn't happen. Because the last time I tried to do that, man, they jumped all over me. They let him go. I wanted him arrested. The park ranger was right there. These fuckers, man, they don't know what their protocol in the park is. Then if they don't know what the hell their protocol in the park is, what the fuck are they doing here? I know. Come here. Here we go. I don't think Paul's coming today.
He said he was.
He was? Hey.
He forgot. Yeah, well, he's like a little bit.
I bet he was. You know, hey, his bottle sat here all fucking night. Yeah, I came back this morning, it was still sitting right here. Yeah. Sure as shit with all these fucking alcoholics in here. Oh, look, there's the baby one right there. Come on, guys! Oh, where are they going? Ah, fuck, I'm right on my hand. God damn it. I just got slathered. Yeah, you might not want to sit there. Ugh. Come on! Let's see if I can get my little guy with a broke leg down here. Jocko. Oh, that ain't Jocko. Cesar. All right, looks like my day's done. Unless we can catch that bird. Yep, there's Paul. Here comes Paul.
Oh, this is Paul.
Yeah, that's Paul. See him right there?
Oh my gosh, look at the beautiful.
Yeah, he's been doing it for 13 years.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, he's coming now, so. Since Paul's down here, maybe that bird will show up. Come on, guys!
Whoa.
Hey, Paul! You left something on the bench last night.
Yeah, I know.
And it's still sitting there. Can you believe it? It's fucking right there. Wow. Wow. Can you believe that, Paul? Your bottle's still fucking here. Come on, guys. Come on.
Later I can do it.
All right, let me see if I can see that broken leg one there.
Yeah, Betty said you're going to take the broken leg.
Yeah, if I can find him. He hasn't shown up yet.
Maybe William come today.
Well, I got my bird cage here, so
Oh, you too?
yeah, it's right there. And I don't see him, so
Betty, you see her?
no. Ah, there's one right there. Yep, there's one right there. All right, get this fucker ready. It's open. Oh, jeez. See, he knows I want to catch him. Ah, shit.
Get him.
Get over there. Come on, bag. Ah, shit. Fuck. I see he's right there. See, he knows I want to catch him. He just doesn't realize it. It'd be good for him. Come here, little guy. Come here. Get in there. Get in there. Stay. You're gonna be good. Stay. There's one. There you go, little guy. Stay in there. You're gonna be all right. Don't worry, little guy. You're gonna be okay. Okay? You're gonna be all right. I'm gonna take you somewhere and get you fixed. All right. See you later. Paul, I'm taking this guy to the Wallbird Front up on 87th in Columbus. Two of them, but the other one didn't show up.
Maybe next time. So do you do this every day?
Not every day, but I beat the birds every day, yeah. Back up. All right, back up.
This is a C train to 168th Street. The next stop will be 96th Street.
All right, is there anybody here today? Ah, good. Ready? Yes, I've got another one.
All right.
Broke leg.
Oh,
You heard about what I did, huh?
Yes, we love you for doing that. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You know the routine.
Yep. His left leg is broken.
Okay.
Hi.
You want to take? We need some quiet. When they are feeling like life is good, they're happy. They're excited. They're just there. So you said that you don't have
Swan.
Yes, it is. It's a broken pelvis. This is a geography class, and if you want to, you're welcome to do it from staff level. It gives you experience, you learn how to tell what's wrong, and you're not hurting the bird while you're doing it, because he's gone.
I put them into our wildlife database and figure out, assess the problem
When it's done, let
basically.
us know, so we know
And
where
then
to
we
go.
go from there.
Okay.
It's like going to the emergency room with a
All right,
vet,
thanks so much.
somewhere in between.
Don't forget, you give us a byline or something.
The new little guy. Oh, I know. I am. The little guy. Oh, you don't have any birds in here. Oh, look at that. They got a peacock. Wow. This is not a those in a long time. They're gonna help you, little guy. Just chill.
Did you get a weight on him?
Not yet. Hold on. He's in pain. There we go. Come here, kiddo. He flies very well.
Yes.
He's got some like.
Is that lice? Oh yeah, I see them. Yeah. Mites. Is it mites or lice?
Lice.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, that one is,
That looks like a mite right
yeah,
there.
it does.
So usually that's a sign that there's something not right with the animal, because they should be able to preen and get those off.
Okay.
And so usually it's a sign that there's something going on systemically, that they're just...
So I need to bring Scissor down here and check it?
Possibly, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, his tibiotarsus is broken in two.
So what does that mean?
His leg is broken.
Yeah, okay.
It's right in the center of the bone. It's fairly fresh. He's in a lot of pain. So, sorry, I'll hold it better. Yeah, it's really painful. So let's let some pain medication work for a
Yeah,
minute.
you're gonna have pain medication. You're gonna be okay, but they're not gonna hurt you. They're gonna help you. Yeah.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna have to put a splint on the leg, which is actually kind of a unique process to watch a pigeon get a splint. So we're gonna have to get set up for that. This is getting rid of all the little parasites that are. So we make little splints out of paper clips. So in a matter of 2 days, I've used paper clips to hang Christmas ornaments and fix a broken leg on a pigeon. So the many uses of the standard paper clip.
Oh, you're leaving too, Sarah? Okay, it's
I got
nice to
somewhere I
see you.
gotta go.
Very nice to see you.
But there's another one down there I gotta catch, so sometime this week, if I get a hold of him, I'll bring it up.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, we used to pluck the feathers, because sometimes the bandage can slip. But with the winter time, it's easier to let them keep the feathers so that they can be released quicker.
It's right here.
Oh.
So I'm gonna go as high as I can.
Keep
Yeah.
going then. Okay.
Just a little higher. This part's so tough because you can see how much pain they're feeling. So, but it's a necessary pain to get the bone in place. But it hurts everyone involved to watch this bird suffer like this. Ruth and I are here together every Sunday. We're like the Sunday team. I met her about 7 years ago. I found a bird just like Larry, and you get more involved. You know, you start finding out that there's all these resources, and then Rita's just an amazing mentor, and it's really taught all of us more about our wildlife and our surroundings and how to take care of them, the healthy ones and the sick ones. So.
Do you want to tell your story about the one stuck in the tree?
Oh, this is my go-to story. I was on 9th Avenue. I was coming up from work, and there was a pigeon stuck high up in a tree on 9th Avenue and 50th Street, and no one would come. The fire department, the police department, and the bird was hanging upside down with his legs tied together. It got caught in string, and the neighborhood was freaking out, and everyone had knocked on my door, like, come help, come help. I'm like the go-to guy in that little corner of Hell's Kitchen. And the mate was watching for the whole 8 hours the bird was there. The mate was sitting right beside the bird. We ended up getting the bird out. We climbed the tree with a sanitation truck and with the help of a lot of people, and got the bird out. He was paralyzed for a couple weeks. So if anyone hated pigeons, all they had to do was watch that scene, and there's no way you could hate a pigeon again. But anyway, we got to rehabilitate the bird and release it right under the tree so it could go back to its mate. So it was a pretty moving rescue story. But we all have 100 of those stories.
A lot of them are sick, so we see a lot of viruses and bacterial infections. A lot of them have broken bones from not so much window strikes like the migrants, but the pigeons get run over by cars, they get hit by bicycles, taxis, fall out of nests. And we see a lot of babies that have really serious injuries from falling out of nests.
And a lot of pigeons will drink the runoff water from buildings that are being demolished, or any construction that's going on where the old lead paint is running off, and they'll drink where the lead paint has gone, and they get very severe lead poisoning. That's how toxic the puddles are that are running off of these buildings with old lead paint, to the point that it's debilitating to the pigeon that drinks out of the puddle.
It's like being drunk.
Yeah, but it can kill them. But we can treat it as long as they're brought into us, and we also track the neighborhoods that have the most lead content by recording the address of every bird that comes in here with lead poisoning. And I'd say we get, on my shift, our shift on Sundays, we get at least one bird with lead poisoning every single week. So these are the same puddles that people's kids are playing in barefoot in the summer. And we're the only people that are able to track the neighborhoods that it's coming from, because we're treating the birds that get sick from it. So the pigeons with lead poisoning are actually teaching us where the most toxic water is in the city. It's going to feel amazing by tomorrow. Okay, let me just write Larry on it so it looks like a cast. Do we have a Sharpie?
Yeah.
Okay. So, we usually put a tag on everyone's leg, but when they get a cast, they get a cool little signature. Can you see the cast? He's feeling better. That pain medicine's kicking in. It's ready to conquer the world. So now what we'll do is we'll put him in a bowl full of seed that acts as a cushion, so it relieves all the pressure from all the points of his leg. What do you think, Larry? You ready for your buffet for a week? Anyway, so one more story.
So we'll get him set up downstairs in a proper cage with food and water.
He'll stay on pain medication for a couple of days too.
So there's some special treat to this wrapping.
Nope, you're going the wrong way.
You still a new guy?
Yep.
To meet you.
So this is our hospital.
But the other ones in the top row are just
Yes,
too
it's very
small.
tricky. So it's this weird L shape. Those are done sheets and then and these are touch sheets.
What's the chicken to do? Got a whole bunch of chickens. A lot of them, some of them escaped from meat markets. We've got a broiler chicken who's got loads of breast meat. She escaped and is no longer going to be dinner.
I took off some string, or he had string on his feet when he came in, so it causes deformities basically. So I'm rebandaging. Yeah. You know. We do that every day or every 2 days, depending on how bad the wounds are. That's the last
incubator on the bottom.
So a lot of the times, if a bird has a vitamin B deficiency, like B complex or B12, they'll appear unsteady, or they might actually lose entire functionality of their legs. So if you see it, it might be lying on its side, it might just be walking like it's drunk. So when it comes here, we'll start giving them B complex and B12 shots in order for the bird to get its B vitamin. So really, and you'll see them begin to regain function of their legs. They'll start to walk around normally. However, in the meantime, they might be developing sores on their hocks because they're just they're not using their feet.
hungry.
This year, we'll treat 3,500 birds, and just over half of them will be pigeons. Really, pigeons built the Wild Bird Fund. The initial grant was from a pigeon lover for $250,000, and she still rehabs pigeons. And the individuals that bring in the birds care so much, and they may be homeless or they may have a mansion on Madison Avenue, but they care and they give, and they're the ones that have built this place. So I mean it, pigeons built the Wild Bird Fund, and I'm very grateful to them.
I was here the day after they stole the pigeons. Like maybe 6 weeks ago, these guys came with a net, tossed it at the end of the walk here at the edge of the park. And they throw feed on the ground. When the pigeons come, they just swoop them up with a net. And Pigeon Paul was here, man, and he just looked sad. I think the pigeons are really like a lot of his emotional nourishment in life. I think he's a really lonely guy. And then Larry was pissed. You know, Larry doesn't have any teeth. When someone doesn't have teeth, even when they're mad, it's kind of funny. But he was really upset about the pigeons too. And so I was gone for 3 weeks. I came back after this incident, and the pigeon population was back to normal, because it was really weird. For that day, there was only a couple pigeons here, which is strange, you know. And I came back, and Larry was sitting over there. He had all the pigeons. He just looked so happy, man. It was a really beautiful day. So I took a couple pictures, which I normally don't do. And so they're just a bunch of pictures of Larry. And then look at this picture. I call this picture "Larry Sees Angels Where There Are Pigeons." Look at that. Is that not an angel? And there he is. He's like feeding it, you know? Look at, man. He fucking knows what's up. He makes angels out of birds. Larry's cool. Don't let the fucking no teeth mouth, man. He's a cool dude.
Donnie.
Did you say Donnie?
No, Donnie.
Donnie, yeah. Oh!
See? Mom, she's got dots on her.
Oh, yeah.
That's Donnie. Here, Mom. The dogs, yeah, we got 2 hawks in the park, and like a motorcycle, anything with noise, like a siren. A man from Belgium, he came to me about 6 weeks ago. He opens his book like a tourist book, and I thought he wanted directions, and it was my picture in there. Hey, Papa.
Come on, stop. Do you like my hat? Come on then, see? What did it that time? I love it, they just like fly around the trees and straight back again.
Yeah, you know, it's so strange is they don't know, how do they know where to turn? You know, they just follow somebody. You know, they don't got like in a car, you got a left-hand signal. You know, they got, in World War I and World War II, they got medals in Europe because it was before like cell phones and things. They would, if their wings were hurt, they know how to go to their unit. You know, they could walk there. They know where to go. You know what's the most strangest thing about the pigeons is when they eat and they digest their food, it makes liquid, like a cow makes liquid, and when they give it to their babies in the nest, it's liquid coming out. It's not like a regular bird like eats a worm and they give the worm to the baby. Right. No, they make liquid out of it. Yeah. Hey, big girl, you want to hold the bird?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, come here.
You just met.
See? He doesn't got teeth. He just pecks. Popeye. See, this is Popeye. He's got one eye. It's his left eye. Yeah, he's got one eye.
How'd that happen? On the bird?
Yeah, I guess he had a fight or the hawk. Popeye, see, he can't. I have to feed him on his right side. They're very friendly.
How did you get them to be with you?
How?
How did you get them to be with you like all the time?
I know their mothers and fathers. See, Jacko, this is the brown one, reddish brown.
Yeah.
He's got it. See his foot? His right. He's got. Yeah, he's got a band on his foot.
Oh, why?
It's somebody's bird. You put a band on him. Give me your palm. You're gonna have a bird on your hand.
Oh my God!
No, just wait a second. No, there's dogs around. Just give me just. Oh, you want to see this? This bird. Hey, Popeye.
Your birds?
It's the same flock every day. They're here. Wait till. Hold on. They're coming back. Up here. Hold on. Uh-oh. What's the matter with you guys? Come.
Can you just touch me? Don't touch me. Let me touch you.
Now you're a tree. Hold them up.
You can touch them if they don't. All right, thank you, sir.
Hey, cool.
Thank you
Hey,
very
all right. Made your day, right?
The real is calm.
Hey, you guys want to hold the bird? You don't know what you're missing. Scissor, you're getting so raggedy. They were beating you up, huh? Birdies, birdies! Oh, hey! Where you been, Martin?
Don't let me down. Hey, the pigeons, they say to you, don't let me down.
No, they say, I believe I can fly.
Don't let me down.
I believe I can touch the sky.
All right,
I gotta buy my walnuts for my squirrels, but they didn't come today. We're gonna have Christmas dinner. You know, just like Tiny Tim. Well, I see you during the week, whatever.
Woman posts a video on Facebook of what she says was a man stealing pigeons. In the video, you see the man carrying something to his van in the East Village on Friday. The woman who posted the video says moments before, the man used a net to trap the birds, scooped them up, and then took them away. The trapping pigeons in New York City is illegal without a permit, but it's not clear if the man has one. The NYPD tells us they're aware of the video, but have not yet begun investigating because a complaint hasn't been filed.
On New Year's Day, I was doing my pigeon exhibit, and this guy came by and just by chance told me that there was a netting down the street at Father Demos Square, and what happened was the netters pulled up into the van, and they did the whole net bird seed, and as soon as they snapped the net, people were like, and he saw it because he was feeding pigeons, and he's like this taxi driver, used to be a cab driver, like real New Yorker, went and confronted the guy, and the guy assaulted him, pushed him up against his van. And then they called the police, and there were witnesses, and the guys got away with the pigeons. So, once again, more pigeons were netted. He said that it's so loud, and you can hear all the pigeons trying to get out. And it's like flapping wings, and he grabs it, and they have a hook in the van, they just hook them up. They take them wherever they take them, which I think is in my neighborhood. And they clip their wings and then sell them to pigeon shoots in Pennsylvania, live pigeon shoots. A pigeon shoot is an event where people come and they pay a lot of money they take the pigeon that has had his wing, has lived his life in a park, loved by many people, put in a can shoot them up with inability to fly, and they get shot within just a few feet away. That's a live pigeon shoot. A lot of these pigeons, that get sold to Pennsylvania are from New York, from our city. Street corners, the parks. The guys come around in their van and they net them, and they get I think they get like $5 a pigeon, and then they sell them, and then the people who have to shoot the pigeon have to pay like a couple hundred. It's a lot of money involved, money and guns, and precious lives. There are people who go to the pigeon shoots and rescue the pigeons that have been shot. Because legally you can do that. You can't go and rescue the pigeons, but you can legally get them after they've been shot. And there are people in the group that do that. These birds touch a lot of people. And yes, they are probably hated by 90% of the people who believe the propaganda about pigeons being dirty, awful creatures, but then there's the few that really love them and who really care about the nettings and what's happening. Sister's been missing for a few days, so we're a little worried about where he is, but he's going to come with me if we find him and live with me through the winter, and I'll feed him, and then we'll bring him back here. maybe got hit by a car, eaten by a hawk. I don't think he got trapped. But I mean, that would be the worst case scenario if he got trapped. But yeah.
That is the biggest pigeon I think I've ever seen. Have you heard about those people that are netting pigeons in the parks and stuff? Have you heard about that going on?
Yeah, dude. They protest outside the Central.
About what?
Humanity. The way they keep the pigeons.
Who's doing the netting though, do you know? Or?
Ask me no questions. You come in, you like that pigeon,
yeah,
and you buy it.
Yeah.
They come in and they buy the whole string.
And then they sell them.
And then they take them over there and sell them and shoot them. That's not us.
Yeah.
It's a nut job. Who's buying them?
Wow. There's a lot going there. Get some evidence, get out of here. There's another band. There's another band.
I need to breathe. I'll go back down in a minute. You can hear people like trying to explain to their kids. Yeah. She's sleeping. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they're just trying to figure it out. They get confused. It's not as confusing now because I've got the rifle and the, you know, the sign. So they can kind of understand what I'm doing. Hello. Here's a flyer. Would you like a flyer? Hi. Here's my flyer talking about this, making sure people, if you see the pigeons being netted, you call 911 because it's a crime. It happens all over the city. And they sell them to Pennsylvania for live shoots. And they're doing it all over the city, thousands of pigeons they're trapping. That happens in Brooklyn, it happens all over. But the main thing is we're just getting the word out. Make sure if you see this happening, don't just turn your face.
I think it's really nice what you're doing.
Thank you. Here, let me give you my flyer.
Thanks.
Yeah. This is Instagram. Hashtag pigeon shooter, pigeon shooting, pigeon shoot. And these guys come up. When I'm doing the, hashtag pigeon shooter, you can see like it just happened like 2 weeks ago or whatever. But I just have to do it and, just so people can see. Because I think people have this image of like, oh, it's like some like, backwoods Yahoo type. And it's not. This is what, these people are doing for fun. So what I've been doing on everything I post that's like really sweet, like pigeon thing, I will hashtag pigeon shooter, pigeon shoot. So then when I do that, I see all my things come up. Like me with pigeons. So if someone's looking for like, oh, I want to look at someone shoot up some pigeons, and they'll run into me. You never know. Could change their mind about these beautiful birds. So yeah, so lately I've been doing that, and it's like really funny to see like Rosebud or, Larry kissing a bird, pigeon shooter, It's really good. I think any wildlife, I think it's not. Maybe a falcon or a hawk has more rights, but pigeons, I think it's just a misdemeanor. But I just think it's really important to inform people. Really, nobody knows this is happening. Do you guys like a flyer?
Okay. You say it's not a crime?
Not really. It's like a misdemeanor. It's like a misdemeanor.
This happened a lot with the netting?
A lot. A lot.
And only for the hunt? Wow.
And the hunt is clip their wings. They
Right.
don't even get to.
Yeah.
They don't even get to try to get away. And these are pigeons that live in the parks that people love. And even like if there's a flock on a street corner that like the little old lady that comes down out of her building to feed every day, we love them.
They're very social.
They're very social. They're intelligent. They take care of their babies. They, together, the male and the female, they mate for life.
What do they eat?
They love birdseed.
Birdseed?
Yeah, wild birdseed. Basically, if they come in and net, if people don't even like pigeons, if you come in and net them all, then they procreate. They make more pigeons because they freak out that they're under attack. So it's like it doesn't help anything.
It's just stupid, pointless.
It's pointless.
Oh.
Yeah, it brings up the rat population, and then Yeah, so it's just all together just messes everything up.
Well, I appreciate what you're doing.
Thank you. You get a lot of people that are concerned. A lot. You know, people are like, what? It's horrible. Amazing. That people care. I just feel like if we flood them with people getting upset about it, you know, if we just flood, if people keep seeing it and getting angry, they're going to have to do something. I'm gonna go lie down in there, get in the thing. Happy dead pigeon.
Oh no, this is Bird Street.
How long have you been eating the
This is going to be my 14th year. This month.
What got you started?
Well, I lost my business. I came to the park. I says, what should I do? Start over? You know, and like do something else, go to another place, or go to court and fight the landlord. And the pigeons came to me, and I said, this is a better world. When people go to me, what do you do when I'm not here or something like that? I say, they fly. You know, they go to the pizzerias and all that, and they eat the crumbs. People throw out the crumbs. Yeah.
Do they so do you mind like hanging out with you as you do?
No, I love the kids with
Can you
me.
tell he's very upset that we're visiting? Do you have names for them?
Yeah, this is Popeye with the one eye.
Got Dottie.
Dottie's my favorite.
Which one is Dottie?
Well, he's gone. If you were here earlier, you would have saw like triple this.
Thank you very much. It's
All
nice
right.
to meet you guys.
Hope it made your day.
It really did.
I like the, his, what's symmetrical colors.
Absolutely.
I mean, if you're a fashion designer, I would take that.
Just got dumped on. It finally happened.
Yeah, finally happened.
I gotta take a picture. I can't die.
That wasn't very polite. You're not supposed to poop on me.
The
Hey.
beautiful pigeon pooped on you.
Oh, you don't want to fly
You
away?
work with horses, you're going to step in their crap. You know, that's why you work on the farm. I always say, when my landlord craps on me, I can't get that away. But when my birds, I can wash it away.
That's right.
Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? I Hey, Popeye, everybody's gone. Hey, Muppy. Wow, Popeye went. Larry came in here like with his voice. It was like an old sailor. He came in and all his friends were like all these thugs, punks. They would steal things, you know, from the grocery stores, bears. He'd come here and like get away from him from the middle of the park. So I said to him, I says, Larry, I don't want these people here, you know. This is like a pleasant place for kids and all that. And Larry was a cursor. He cursed up and down. I said, no, I got kids here. You know, I got ladies here, you know, all that. You can't curse and all. And he would sleep on that bench right, in front of me. And all his friends would come and wake him up and says, Larry, I got something for you, you know. And Larry would like get up and yell at them. And I kept on saying to Larry, I don't want these people here. Just go in the middle of the park and, you know, handle it. And they would bring like, oh, I stole some steaks from the supermarket. You want to buy some? And I go, no, I don't want anything to do with that. And Larry kept on sleeping on that bench night after night. And, you know, he was homeless. And then he took to me. After a while, he realized, like the birds and all that, it's a better life. Because he just came out of jail and all. He didn't know who to trust and all. He has 20 years in jail. He didn't know who to trust. He thought he had to be bad and all. And I kept on saying, there's nice people around. Don't worry about it. And eventually he just faded in and became a nice person. It took him a long time to trust people. He just had to hang around the good people, and which he never believed that there are. You know, from San Diego to here, he thought he had to be tough in New York. He introduced him to like people that had babies, and he took it in. He took, you know, all these people and they say hello to him. You know, he's a loud character. Well, he saw how the birds and people came to me, and I got Larry, into it, and he just like realized he could talk to people, regular nice people. And he started, because he has a good rap. The guy's not stupid. The guy's like really smart. And when he meets nice people, he can really show himself off. And then, you know, I got a lot of interns, you know, that teaches him everything about birds, and he got into it. Then he faded away on his thugs and his bad people, because he knew they're not going to do him any good. He always thought he had to fight his way through life after coming out of jail, but he didn't. No kisses. You know, he comes up to me, he says, this is all your fault. You know, this is all your fault. You made me be nice. mean, you watched the on the waterfront with Marlon Brando. He had birds on the roof. People had birds on the roof. That's how I started. Looking at all my grandfathers on the roof, pigeon coops. What you looking? You know, kids these days, they're into their iPods and all that. And they watch TV all day and they don't know what real life is about. And they're like, not only kids, students and all that. They freak out. How do you do that? How do you do that? How ridiculous is that? Life is about being content. I mean, you want to be a millionaire? It doesn't mean nothing. If you're sick, you can have $1 million in your pocket. If you're sick, you just enjoy it. I mean, I had a lot of interns, they come and go, they help me out. They enjoy it. It's like their therapy.
Will you be here forever?
I hope so. And I hope to be like cremated here. With my ashes, with nuts in them and birdseed, and throw it here. I like to come back as a bird, but I'm afraid of heights. So if I was on a branch and all the birds go, let's go over here, I go, no. I ain't going over there. I like this place better. Even if I was a squirrel, I wouldn't jump from limb to limb. I go, no, that's too hard. They won't hold me up.